Welcome back, Gemini. This is your weekly reading for May 19th to the 25th, 2025. Happy birthday, babies. Who's an early Gemini? Let me know. We do a past, present, and future spread, my friends. And if we need to go beyond the 13 cards we look at, we'll go to the Oracle deck. So take what resonates, leave the rest, as usual. Thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing. Happy to have you. Past position, we have the Four of Wands, the Five of Pentacles in the present, and the Nine of Swords in the future. I mean, at first glance, it might seem a little bleak, but we're going to get all the cards out and see what the storyline is. Here's another four. Four of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Page of Cups. These are energies that are in the past, my friends, my Geminis. And what this tells me is that these are energies that are going to come forward to help you in this current situation. These are energies and memories or happenstances to recall from and lean in on. And what they say to me is that there's information about community. I've got this companionship card with the Four of Wands, this community card with the Three of Cups. The Page of Cups is, is good luck and good fortune, stepping into a new opportunity. And the Four of Swords is getting that balance in your life of like resting, meditating, recuperating. So all of these energies are things that you're going to pull from as you move forward. I feel really drawn to the Three of Cups and leaning in on your community and those that are closest to you. Let's see what the Five of Pentacles has. The Five of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands. Wow. Okay. So we have this... we have the King and Queen of Wands here. Wow, that's something. Definitely. I mean, these divine counterparts are here to say, you know what? Like, live your best life. It's so interesting. They're so powerful. I feel like they just outweigh this Five of Pentacles and Five of Cups. Like, to me, they're like, it doesn't matter what happens, baby. We got you. We're moving you forward through the good times and the bad. So Gemini, again, take what resonates. But this Five of Pentacles is, I want you to make sure that you're prepared for whatever is coming this week. And maybe leaning in on community is something that you need to do to figure this out. This Five of Cups and crying over these, like lamenting over these other three cups that have spilled when we need to pick up these two and move forward. It's a weird mix of energy. I won't lie about that. It's a weird mix of energy because to have this King and Queen, right? They have everything that they need. They're the life of the party. They are moving forward in great, dynamic, and wonderful ways of expressing themselves. So it's such a juxtaposition to have like this worry and sorrow on this side and then this dynamic duo on this side. Maybe we might need to get a clarifier for you, my friends. Let's go to the Nine of Swords and see what else is going on. Six of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Page of Swords. That's a lot of air for you, but you're an air. So this character on the Nine of Swords is saying that something is keeping them up at night. It is worrying about things they don't need to worry about. It's kind of self-inflicted. I would offer up, if indeed you are staying up at night in the weeks and months to come, to just make that list and, take on what's yours and leave the rest, kids. Because we're only in charge of what we think, say, and do. And you have the Six of Swords here that says you're moving on to calmer shores. The Eight of Cups says you're moving away from something. And the Page of Swords, moving on. The only reason they're looking back is to make sure no one is coming up behind them to do wrong. Okay? So something to consider there. This is interesting. I'm still perplexed here a little bit. Let's go here. The Hierophant is the energy underneath all of this, keeping you in line, keeping you focused. The Hierophant is all about the structure. The Hierophant is giving direction, is helping you navigate these waters, if you will. It's just very interesting. The Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. That's such a weird combo. Let's go into this Oracle deck and see what I'll read the card as it shows to me. But Spirit, what's the overall takeaway message for Gemini for this reading here, please? And you could fast forward to when I pull the card if you want, because it could be like watching paint dry here. But there it is. The Wise Woman of Wonderland. Integrity and compromise are the words on this card. Let me see if I could hold that up for you without a glare and get it in focus. Not really. Sorta. Hi, what's happening? All right, well, she's on a mushroom. She looks like Alice in Wonderland. There she is with her little smirky smile. The little rabbit down below. Number 21, the Wise Woman of Wonderland. Let's see what it might stay out of focus. Let's see what she has to bring to the table here. I'll get the booklet and give it a read. Where is it? Over here. Oh, geez, Louise. Sorry, kids. All right. Wow. Really threw that out of focus, didn't it? Let me fix this for us. There we go. Come on. There it is. Number 21. And it was right side up, so she's an ally and not a challenger in this reading. All right, here we go. The Wise Woman of Wonderland brings integrity to thought, word, and deed. She lets you know that as long as you're in the flow of honesty and being true to your word, she keeps you under her protection and care. When she appears as your ally, she signals a time when honesty pays off, yielding greater dividends than you expected. You'll be thankful that you remained faithful and loyal to your path. She reminds you that compromise isn't always an option. Stay true to yourself first and foremost. Although it may appear that you could lose something as a result, you could never lose what is truly yours. Sounds like a riddle. Listen, take what resonates, leave the rest. I mean, the cards say what they say, my friends. So until next week, take good care of yourself. Again, happy birthday to the early Geminis. And I'll be back next week. We'll see how this plays out then. Take care.